Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Man Probably presents another episode of The Corner. So glad to actually have you here. And for this show, I know that there are a few people out there that are definitely excited. Excited about the two reveals that we actually got. So I know you're definitely excited about that. Um, you know, again, Hot Toys doing what Hot Toys does. You know, a lot of us don't really expect to see some of the stuff that we get in. And once we get it in, it's just like, yo, where do we go from here? You know what I mean? Like, or wow, it can be a pleasant, it can be it can be a surprise, or can it be an amazing surprise? You know what I mean? It could be an astounding, something that literally, people have been waiting for. You probably see me here. I have my Anakin right here. I'm actually just about to put him up, so you might see him. You see my clone back here. So it's a lot going on in this room. So just don't pay attention to what's going on back here. But we're going to talk about the clones that were revealed as of last night. I know a lot of people have been waiting for these, two clones, or actually at least one of the clones. I know a lot of people were looking for fives, but we didn't necessarily know whether or not we were going to echo. And we got it. You know what I mean? So that's insane. For a lot of people who are clone collectors and are excited about it. It makes so much sense. So again, do me a favor though, but before we get into this, hit that like button, please. Like this thing right here tells you to do. Subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you are always up to date to what we actually got going on over here on the channel. Again, some good things coming tonight. We have, of course, Figure Flex Friday. And it is the Summer Madness that's currently going on right now. That is being sponsored by the one and only Ray from Hawk Wars Toys. Speaking of which, before we actually get in, I want to actually give a shout out to the places in the companies where I get my figures from. Definitely they deserve a top shout out. You want to give a shout out especially to my man Ray over there at Underground Figures. And then thank him for the haul that he got. Like I got like 5 figures from him that I received the day before yesterday. I'm still getting through a lot of those right now. So definitely want to give him a shout out. As always, no NRD, full, transparency when it comes to shipping and handling. You will get your figure in such a timely manner. Make sure that you sign up for the newsletter so you are always up to date when it comes to what's in regards to what's coming and what will actually be, what you'll be receiving. Again, full transparency. You just hit up Ray, tell him that I sent you over there, and he'll definitely take care of you. I've been rocking with him, but rocking with the best now for a while. And, definitely want to make sure that I get everything that I need when it comes to those collectibles. So definitely want to give him a super, super duper shout out. Also want to give a shout out to my man Ray over there at Hawk Wars Toys. Again, Taylor to Ray is another Ray. If you're looking for those figures, those Grail pieces, you can hit him up. Not only do you get the figure you're looking for, but you get the comic book and a sticker to boot, all source material, always what I call like an extremely good care package. As I said at the top, he is the proud sponsor of the Summer Madness that's going on over there at the Figure Flex Friday Facebook group. So definitely want to give him a shout out. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man Watch Your Sixth over there at Comic Belief and Comic Collectibles. Not only do you get your comics, but you get your 1/6 scale, 1/10 scale statues, anything you're looking for, he got it. He'll definitely take care of you. So want to definitely give him a shout out. And last but not least, I want to give a shout out to my man Brian Wong over there at Modu Case, Modu Space. Again, whichever you're looking for, whatever display you're looking for, he got it for you, as well as that mono. He will definitely take care of you. I'm looking forward to that, so I can definitely do a review on that as well. So before we actually get in here, I want to actually say what's up to everybody we got in the chat. Everybody that's rocking with me today. We got 33 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button while you're in. We got my man Holland Toy Flicks. Yo, everybody. What's going on with you, brother? Happy Friday. Thanks, 1/6 Scale Man, for keeping us all in the now. Thank you so much for that, man. Laura Quills is here. Thank you for being here. Mike Fiella is in here with us, man. I appreciate you, bro. Who else we got in here? Justin McFly is in here. What's going on with you? Throwing Stars is in the building. Dope AF. So happy to see these. Definitely want to get into that. Who else we got? Commander Green. I know it's what everybody always says, but let's effing go. You already know what it is, man. We got Kobe in the building. Kobe, thank you for being here. I made it. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. Thank you. Happy Friday. Yeah, I like that. I like that term. So definitely thank you for being here, Kobe. As always, do appreciate having you here. We got Windman42 in the building. Thank you for being here with us as well. We got Chewy's Bandolier, Thalia Myers in here, AJ Groose is in here with us. Thank you for being here. Laura Quills, Lumi is in here with us, and of course, Beskar Kid, who says the power of two. Definitely, we did get the power of two. You already know what that means, man. We got Spice Runner in the building. We got Ofron Studios in there. Finally finished for the week. Happy Friday. You know what it is. We got Figurassic Park. What's going on with you, brother? Thank you for being here. DC Fett. Ghetto Yoda's in the building. Thank you for being here, man. So definitely we've got quite a few people in here. So if you guys do not know, I'm pretty sure you're not living under a rock enough to know what we are talking about here and what we actually got in here with us. I mean, if you don't already know, now you know. I just want to put this up so you can see and understand. I want to put this up first so you can completely understand what I'm talking about when it comes to these figures and the importance of these figures when it comes to the collecting community, because a lot of people have been excited about these two and excited about what's to come, because we know now the possibilities, and they are actually going full-fledged ahead about completing the line. Now, you see how good this looks right here, man. You see how good this looks. You see what they are definitely giving us and what to expect and who's actually out front and the ones that you probably already have. But we are talking today about Fives and Echo, you know, because it is those clones. The most, pretty much, I would say right now, the most talked about since last night. You know, I know a lot of people have been extremely excited about it. And to finally see these, you know, come to fruition. And I know, you know, quite a few people. I did a stream last night with Mario and the rest of the gang. You know, CT was there. You know, everybody was definitely there. So it was, you know, such an amazing show. But today, you know, we're going to definitely talk about these two in detail. Do me a favor, again, make sure you hit that like button while you're on your way in here, and we will definitely have this discussion. Want to give a super duper shout out again, as always, to everybody who has always been in attendance and been rocking with me, and you know we can talk about these things. But let's start off right now with Fives. We're going to start out with Fives. Now, again, if you don't already know the importance of this character and his role in the Clone Wars, in the Clone Wars series in general, then I know that a lot of people were extremely excited about having Fives in their collection. I mean, I can pretty much look in the chat right now and see the excitement. You know what I mean? Look at that. We got Figurassic. What's up, Harold? Still looking for Blazing Dead Monitor. You know, everybody, amazing, absolutely amazing. Domino Squad represent. You already know, bro. Again, it's for a lot of people, it is definitely exciting times to be a Star Wars fan, because again, you get this stuff. And just the simple fact that now what they are improving on with the actual clones, which I wonder if they're going to kind of go back and touch some things up, because this is highly important, you know, that we talk about this, because, and once I get there, I want to have a conversation about it. But again, we're talking about ARC Trooper Fives. Again, such an important character. Domino as you know, the Domino Squad, as well as what we got and what was, you know, spoken by Beskar Kid. Again, look how good they look. Look how good they will look in your collection. How good these characters will look. Their own. I mean, again, we're talking about clones that have their own personality, and that you'll be able to have in your collection. All clone commanders, all clone leaders, squad leaders, everything, bro. You come on, man. Why not? But look at this. I wanted to talk about this right here because, again, a very unique head sculpt. Definitely unique to the likeness of Temuera Morrison. You know, we see the tattoo Fives on the side of his head, on the right side of his head. But what you're getting with these clones is that rolling eyes, that separate rolling eyeball technology that you're getting with this. Now, I know that excites a lot of people who are clone collectors because, again, you've been wanting personality, you've been wanting different perspectives, and, you know, just vantage points with these figures, and now you got it. I mean, what more could you definitely want to ask for at this particular point? But the improvement on that head sculpt, I wish they would have definitely did this for both Cody and Rex. And, you know, well, Jesse, of course, we know that, you know, didn't really get too much with that, but again, all the clones that we've gotten thus far, I wish they would have actually gave us this technology. I wonder if they're going to go back and improve on that, because they can. They definitely can, and they probably will. But again, this definitely looks good. All the accessories that come with it, the armor. Again, you do see the color, and a lot of people will say, well, you know, with the clones, the P, it's always a repaint. No, but the paint is just as much as important as the character, because the paint not only basically is it tells you the rank, the squad rank, the squad leader himself, but it's just important to the character. It differentiates, you know, these characters, you know, from each other, and you see the differences. And this is Fives. You know, if you follow the Clone Wars, you know this is Fives. This is his armor. This is what he looks like. And definitely his story arc, though tragic, there were some high points and there was some very, very low points about Fives, which was, you know, again, something we talk about all the time. Two of the best team head sculpts, ever. Tim head sculpts there, definitely, bro. Some of the best ones I've seen yet. My Rex is wearing his head sculpt right now. You already know, man. And this will be the last clone I buy. There's a lot of people are saying that, man. It's gonna be interesting to see what the community is saying about like the clones and stuff like that. But again, there are so many people that are happy about this and to finally get it in hand. I mean, it looks good. You definitely can't take away from it. It definitely looks good. This is Fives all day. And Fives translated from anime to live action. You know what I mean? This is what he would look like in live action. And I love it. I love everything about it. The armor plating, you know, just everything that we get with this figure looks so good. You see all the accessories that we get with Fives, you know, from the, you know, of course, the bazooka cannon that he actually has, his own blaster rifle, you know, both his blaster pistols. We see, I think that's the navigator or communicator we actually see there as well. The different assortments of hands. Again, I know they say boots aren't accessories, but it's good to see because of how they look, and they look incredible. You see that head sculpt, the rolling eyes technology that you get with this, and these are up currently. This figure is currently up on Sideshow to pre-order, depending on where you actually want to pre-order these figures from. But yeah, definitely phenomenal. This Fives is probably like it, and again, I know we got Echo. We're going to move on to Echo in just a minute, but I think for a lot of people, Fives is the standout here because a lot of people have been asking for Fives for the longest time. You know, everybody has wanted Fives. They've gravitated towards his story arc. You know, him as an actual character. And I think that, you know, in my opinion, I'm not saying that this is everybody's opinion, but in my opinion, I think that Fives is probably one of the most important because of his arc. You know, and when it comes to the release, a lot of people are definitely gravitating more towards Fives. You know, but still, the surprise was, especially from getting, you know, what we got from the Bad Batch and Echo from that particular series, and then, you know, making that transition into now we're getting, you know, everything about Echo before that transition. I think that's dope. But yeah, man, I know a lot of people, Fives and Echo went through some shit in the series. They both did. They went through a lot. And I know there's a lot of regret, you know, that, you know, they both, and even Echo's carrying about it. So yeah, it's crazy. Fives and Echo and Fives can't have one without the other. Definitely you can't. And you know that here's the thing is, like, you know, Echo is carrying a lot of grief because of it. A lot of things that he might even have thought was his fault, like literally, you know. So again, you know, going back to these two, it's you can't have one without the other. Apple will be the only one in this group that I don't have unless they release him without the BARC Trooper. Yep, that's definitely it. But yeah, man, like, again, incredible piece to have, you know, in your collection if you're a collector, especially a clone collector. I mean, come on, why wouldn't you? You know, why wouldn't you want to have it? Because it definitely looks good. Next up, let's move on to your boy, the man that we all know and love, and we're talking about Echo, of course. Now, this is Echo before we got the half man, half machine version of Echo. I always want to call it like almost the emaciated version of Echo, but we got that here. And he looks great. He definitely looks great. Like, look at this, man. This is Echo, and I love the symbolism. I love the simple fact that each clone has its own personality, its own modified, clone armor, its own paint application. I love that. And I've always been a fan of Echo in general. Both Echo and Five's story, but just in general, actually what and how Echo has been advanced now. Like, his advancements, but a story to tell, could have easily, gone crazy, but the reprogramming of him. And I think he became, honestly, to be quite honest, in my opinion, Echo in the Bad Batch became even more of a solid leader to me than Hunter, because he stepped up, chose his own path, decided to go along, with Rex, and the rest of the clones to try to, again, I'm hoping that we get that clone rebellion that they're talking about. But definitely Echo is such an incredible character. And the likeness of Tamora Morrison is there. You see Tim there. Yeah, incredible. Definitely an incredible piece. One that you would love, that I think all of us would love to have in our collection. You know what I mean? Because it looks great. 62 people in here. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't already. Thrawn's office, they should release him separately. I have him with the Bark, but still, he should have been. Yeah, definitely, they should have actually done that. Must have all clones. Who else we got? Thorn, with his Thorn Stars. He said, you see these guys all the way from brand new shinies to ARC. Some of the best for sure. Definitely, bro. Honestly, definitely was, some incredible arcs with these stories, and with these characters. It was almost, I can honestly say heartbreaking. It was extremely heartbreaking, to see the stories like these, these characters and what they've been through. Both have been through so much shit, to be quite honest. You know what I mean? Fives with the programming, and how he was dealt with, Echo, the regret, also being captured, turned into almost a machine informant in a sense, being programmed, to giving all the information to the Separatist army, the droid army. They were using him as a vessel so they can know the clones' every move. Like, that's crazy, because this, again, like, if you think about it, you think about how him as a character may feel about almost being responsible for the slaughter of more clones, or thinking that he was, but he had no control over it. So that's a lot. That's definitely a lot. But his redemption story and his redemption arc with the Bad Batch is legendary, and incredible. Now, right now, it is on Sideshow for $275. So both of these figures basically are on Sideshow currently right now, $275 each. Now, let me ask people about that price. Again, $275 each for two clones, but not just any clones. And the reason why I say that the $275 is reasonable, very generous, is because you're getting two clones, both with the purrs, both with newly tailored head sculpt with the purrs. The accessories that come with it, in my opinion, they are worth the $275 and more. It's worth the $275. I'm just putting it out there, in my opinion. Definitely worth it. Getting two of each and using each head sculpt to put on some shiny bodies. Yeah, that's definitely dope. Moving Eyes price is reasonable. Yes. Yeah, it definitely is reasonable. Totally reasonable price. It is. It's definitely it's reasonably priced. There's no arguments here, And I've already seen like a lot of people saying that, well, there's certain inaccuracies with the helmet. They need to change this. They need to do that. Man, I'm just excited that we're getting it. Behind all the modifications, I don't need anything, because the way you can look at it is this is what we got from a transition from this to live action. You know what I mean? So I think it's going to be super dope, man. I really, I can't. Here's the thing. I cannot wait to really create an entire display of just the clone commanders, the clone army, like this who I actually currently have right now, Ahsoka in the mix. That's just going to be incredible. I can't wait. I definitely can't wait. I think it's going to be incredible. Definitely reasonably priced. Got to pay to play. Definitely you do. If you want to play, if you want to play, you got to pay for it. You already know. Oh my God, people with the nitpicks with armors drive me crazy. LOL. Sorry, that shit just doesn't. It just, it doesn't. Here's the thing, you know what? And it's okay for people to basically have judgment and whatever and how they feel. But I don't dwell in that space. As we're getting things that we never thought that we would get before. We're getting clones that we never thought. I honestly, and I talked about this, like I did not think that we would actually get an Echo. I don't know why. Just with everything that we're getting with, I did not think that we would get Echo. I'm just going to be completely honest and transparent with you. I did not think that we would get Echo. You know what I mean? I didn't think that this was going to be one that was coming, but damn, they surprised me. They surprised me. I would definitely say that. They did. They definitely surprised me. And did such an incredible job with it. This is incredible. And here's the thing is like when they did it, there were 4 people that I thought about as soon as these dropped last night. 4 people: Commander Green, Beskar Kid, Mario. Who else did I think about? That's in here. Hold on. Those were definitely the top 3. Chewie, I thought about Chewie too, because Chewie's Bandolier, I knew it right off the back, and Figurecraft. Yep. So those were the 4 people that I thought about right off the back when it came to clones. I was like, yep, hands down. I already know that they're going to definitely get them. And yeah, everybody else who collects clones, I know you are super duper happy about it. Hot Toys makes clones. It's like printing money for Hot Toys, bro. Right? So that's what I'm saying. Like when they're making these clones, you don't, there's no, you know what I mean? Like, put it this way. We need to really understand, right? You need to understand that the clones, there's, listen, clones, Iron Man figures, Spider-Man figures aren't going anywhere. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. Clones, Iron Man figures, Spider-Man figures aren't going anywhere because that's printed money. They know that there's a space for it. You have space for Spider-Man collectors. You have space for clone collectors. It's just too much out there. They are not going anywhere. So please, for people who have these gripes, or not even gripes, but for people who understand that this is what happens, what any company is going to basically do. If there's a market for it, it's going to happen. And there are people who love these things. I know there's frustrations out there. Well, they're giving us some of the same things, but we're not. But the thing is, what might be something that's the same to you is going to be unique to another person because they have never seen it before, or they never thought they would get it, or it's a chance to get something that they probably had a chance to get before and they couldn't get their hands on it. So it's come around again. And here we go. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's what I will say. This opens the door for Waxer, Boyle from speak it. DJ Envy, speak it, bro. Speak it. It's so much that we can get from this line. It is so much that we can get from this line. It opens the door for so many possibilities, bro. You already know. We now need Wolfthorn, Gree, and all the others. Yeah, there you go, Greg. That's it. Yo, you know what? I'm impressed because, again, you can see here who are the true clone enthusiasts. I'm really familiar with the names because, like I said, Clone Wars is my shit. I love it. But then you get a chance to see everybody out there and who really, really loves clones. Just 40 more clones releases, then I'll get a Okoye. It's gonna come soon. It'll come soon. I don't know who's going to do it, Lumi, but it'll come soon. It'll definitely come soon. Iron Star Killer, I have 3. Definitely, man. Let's see here. Yeah, it is 64 people here. Make sure you hit that like button. Star Wars is life. Yes, it is. It definitely is. Clone Medic, definitely. Truce Bandelier, from your lips to Howard's ears. You already know. Let's go. Let's go. Wolf is definitely coming. Yeah, you already know. Wolf will be here. I think all of them will be here. Everything that we're actually looking for, all the clones that we're looking for, will arrive. We'll have them. We'll have them. There's definitely no doubt in my mind that we're going to have these pieces. So just be prepared. Be prepared and have your wallets ready, because it's going to definitely happen. So it's that time of the show, though. Let me see. Thumbs up if you're getting both these clones. If you're getting both Echo and Fives in Tangent, give me a thumbs up. I want to see all the thumbs up. Or you know what? Even give me the diamond. Give me that diamond. I want to see that. Give me that diamond. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see it. There we go. We got the thumbs up. We got the diamonds. Thumbs up. We got all that coming. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Let's see what y'all talking about. We got thumbs up. One for each that I'm buying. You already know. 71 people in here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. You already know what time it is. Mary Sullivan, thumbs up. DJ Vet, thank you for being here. Thumbs up. Who else we got? My man DJ Envy, thumbs up. Christopher Marie, thumbs up. It looks like we got a lot of people getting these clones, man, for real. Definitely getting them for real. Depending on who you get them from. Like I said, I know I get my clones from either, Underground or Hawk Wars. So definitely I am super duper excited about it. Once I have them in, it's over for me, man. It's over for me, man. I'll definitely get them. And you got time. Again, we're not going to see these until like 2025. So there's time to basically spread it out. Unless, as we've seen before, there is a high possibility that we might get a lot of this stuff earlier than what's expected. So do think about that. There's a high possibility. Don't drown out. Don't think it won't happen, because it will happen. And this is what they do. So always keep that in the frontal lobe. It will happen. Definitely will happen. Unfortunately, space concerns impact these. Hey, it will for a lot of people, man. You already know. I already know what you're talking about, AJ. Thank you for being here. Dogma, Denial, Hard Case, and Kicks. I need all of them. Yo. I'm getting this one on for sure. Definitely. Who else we got? AJ in the building. Yeah, Lael, they could push these out on the early side of that window. They could definitely do that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, again, there's a lot that's coming. Look, I am just overly congested right now. There's a lot I got to get up, a lot of stuff that I got to put up in my collection. I'm hoping to do a lot of stuff this weekend, but we'll definitely see, man. I mean, if you are a clone collector, now here's the thing. I will say this, right? I know. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. I have to. Sorry. I know. The show is called Clone Wars. I know. Which is centered around the clones. I know. But please, Hot Toys. There were also Jedis that were included in this. There were other characters that were included in this. Could you give us an Asajj Opress? Savage Opress, I'm sorry. So can you give us a Asajj Ventress? Can you give us a Shaak Ti, a Barra Sophie? Can you give us these characters? There's a lot of characters that I want to see. Like literally. Could you just slide that in there possibly? Just maneuver that in there somehow. Hell, can you go back and give us General Grievous? That was there as well. Can you give us a more civilian look for Dark Count Dooku? Can you do that? I'm just saying, I want to see these things, man. I want to. Please. please, you can do this. You can definitely do it. If you do it, we want to see Kiati Monday as well. Like, there's a lot of these characters we want to see, man. For real, I think you can do it. I just want to put that. That's just my 2 cents on it. Anyway, these clones. We got to manifest it, man. We got to manifest a lot of this stuff. Besides Ventress #1 all day, I need that. I'm telling you, I love clones, but if they release a size Ventress, she will pretty much jump at the top tier of what I'm looking for. I have wanted a size Ventress. I have been a fan of a size Ventress. Y'all don't understand, like, y'all don't understand. I need that figure. I need it. Like, literally. I want that so bad. So definitely they gotta hurry up and give it to us. Hopefully we'll get it sometime soon. Hopefully we get it before Celebration. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, 66 people in here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We will be talking about these more literally on Collectors Lounge International on Sunday, you know, with the guests, with the panelists, and everybody who's going to be there with us. Also, Watcher 6 is going to be joining us on the panel. I think we'll probably have Chewy. I think Chewy's going to be back. Remember, anybody who ever wants to join in on these panels, all you got to do is send me an email and be like, hey, I want to be a part of your panel. And I get you there. Commander Green, I'll get you there. Anybody who wants to actually be, it doesn't matter who you are. If you want to be a part of the panel and you're a collector and you want to talk and you want to be a part of this community, it's not about us. It's about y'all. And we want to make it about y'all, man. And we want to celebrate with y'all just as much. I want to hear I see your enthusiasm out there, but I want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it live. I want to see your facial expression when we talk about this shit, because that's what it just makes it perfect. It just makes it perfect. So definitely want to put that out there. Anyway, 70 people in here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And you already know what it is, man. We make this. Quinlan Voss, Mike, say it to the heavens. Interested in Quinlan Voss? Yes, I am. Yes. They have already made references to him in Obi-Wan. Quinlan Voss, I believe, is out there somewhere. I don't care. Mixed in Legend and Canon. Come on, man. He's out there. Let's give it to him. Quinlan Voss is there. Hell, I'm surprised they didn't make him as part of the, the Phantom Menace line, because he was there. We've seen him. He was verified that it was Quinlan Voss undercover there. So again, he was there on Tatooine. We've seen him. So let's make that happen. I don't know what y'all trying to pull. Let's make it happen. What up, Collector Joey? My man, Collector Joey's in the building. Thank you for being here, brother. As always, 70 people in here. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's push it forward. Again, we would definitely be having these conversations, man. Love to see y'all guys here. Shout out to Joey. Shout out to everybody that's been in attendance. I know y'all cannot wait to drop some pennies. Barris, Ayla, Shakir. Yeah, you already know. Shakti, Luminar, Adi Galia. All of them. Hashtag all of them. Right? That's what I need y'all to do tonight. Whoever's going to be watching Figure Flex Friday, just randomly, I just need you to put in the chat all of them, and I'll know exactly what you're talking about. All of them. That's it. That's the phrase of the day. On Friday, Figure Flex Friday, on Friday, because of these two, all of them. Hashtag all of them. Full rotation. All of them. I can just see it. All of them. We're pushing this needle forward. It is a great time to be a collector. It is definitely a good time to collect, because this is where we are. We're getting the things that we want, and that's what it's all about. No complaining, no nitpicky, none of the bullshit. We're here to basically talk about the things that we want, and that's collecting, and we're excited about it. It feels good to be in this space and away from the negative shit, and that's why I love it, and that's why I love you guys. Anyway, thank you guys for being here, man. We'll be talking about this a bit more. Tune in tonight, Figure Flex Friday, another Summer Madness showcase. Can't wait to see y'all, man. I definitely can't wait to see y'all here. But in the meantime, I do love y'all. Thank you for always being here with us and putting up with my antics and all the stuff that I got going on. But I can't, it wouldn't be me definitely wouldn't be. I can't be me without you guys and your participation and your influence. Again, love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Peace out. Fives and Echo is in the building. Let's go.